So welcome everyone. Hello, my name is Jason Lorenstein, and this is our integrative wellness class. As you know, we do integrative wellness every weekday at 3 p.m. And this is a great opportunity for us to come together, do a little bit of gentle stretching, and then prepare ourselves for the evening time. I hope that you're having a wonderful day today. My name is Jason Gorenstein, and this is our integrative wellness class. Let me know how your day is going. I hope that you're having a wonderful day today. Hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you all are having a fantastic day today. Let me know how your day is going, and I have a nice practice in store for you. Please find your way back onto your mats, and you can find yourself into Shavasana pose. So I'm seeing that one of us is having technical difficulties with sound, trying to get that figured out. So just give me one moment. And just begin to find your way into your breath. So as you find your way into your breath, notice your inhales and exhales. And just allow that breath to be long and slow. And as you find your way back into your inhalations and exhalations, just begin to notice that breath, that gentle breath that moves in through the nostrils and moves out through the nostrils. So once again, finding your way into Shavasana pose and lying on your back. And I'll be joining you all for today's practice. Okay. So we're going to begin with some gentle movements, and for you guys, Gail and Dan, you're familiar. Sometimes we start out this way just with some basic stretching, and then we get into our standing series. So what you can do here is just take your knees to a bent position and just hug your right knee into the chest. And as you hug the right knee into the chest, just begin to revolve the right foot around in circles. Allowing the neck muscles to relax. Allowing the eyes to relax. And allowing that breath to be long and slow. And moving the foot in the other direction. So we'll release that leg. We'll hug the opposite knee into the chest. And we'll do the same, just moving that foot into circles, gently moving your foot around, massaging and articulating all the joints of the foot, and then moving in the opposite direction. And as you feel ready, hugging the right knee back into the chest once again, you'll take the right foot, cross it over the top of the left thigh. And as you place the right foot over the left thigh, gently begin to rock the hips from left to right, and from left to right. So as you rock the hips back and forth here, just begin to feel into the breath here. The expansive breath in through the body and out through the nose. And hugging that right knee into the chest, we're going to take the left knee this time. Hug the left knee in and take the left foot over the top of the right thigh. And as you breathe here, just gently beginning to rock your foot back and forth. Rocking your hips back and forth. Good. And then once again, as you draw the left knee back into center, you'll take the right foot, you'll hug the right knee in, and then you'll bring the right leg over the left. So as you cross the legs this time, and for some of us, you don't have to cross all the way. You could just cross a little bit. And then let both legs twist over to the side for a moment. So if you're not doing twisting poses today, just let both knees release one on top of the other, just like this. This is a great way to just let the belly be relaxed, not moving into the twist, but also continuing to provide circulation in the legs and the feet. And then drawing your knees back to center. So if you're taking the twist, you'll take the left leg over the right and twist over. Otherwise, you'll stack the knees on top of one another and just let both knees release over to the side. So a very mild, we call this open twisting pose. Good, and coming back to center here. And then as you come back to center, take the knees together, bring the feet apart. And as you press down through the feet, just begin to peel up the pelvis here. Good. And as you exhale, releasing that pelvis all the way back and down. You inhale, drawing the pelvis up, lifting up through the tailbone. As you exhale, lowering the pelvis on down. One more time, inhale, drawing the pelvis on up. As you exhale, releasing the pelvis on down. Just breathing here, in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. Breathing out. So as you feel ready here, I'm going to have you roll onto one side and gently press your way on up. And then as you feel ready, you're going to find your way into a seated position here. So maybe you have a blanket. Hopefully you have a blanket. Maybe you have a bolster. You can have a seat on whatever object you have and take the legs crossed. So if you're not going to take cross-legged posture, just extend your legs forward in front of you. If you have knee issues or if you have low back issues, just extend your legs forward in front of you. Otherwise, you can take the cross-legged variation. And from here, interlace the fingers at the center chest. We're going to take a couple rounds of cat and cow pose from here. So take your fingers forward in front of you and rounding across your spine. And as you inhale, raise the fingers up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, rounding across the spine. As you inhale, lifting those fingers up towards the ceiling. One more time, exhaling, rounding across the spine. And as you inhale, lifting all the way up and breathing here. So take your left palm, bring it over to your left side, and take your right hand on top of the head. And as you close your eyes, just breathe into the right side of the body. And lifting the chest, lifting the heart here. And breathing into the side of the body. And now taking the right arm over the right side of the body and left hand and placing it behind the head. And breathing in here. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So come back to center here. And we're going to come onto the hands and the knees again. And as you come onto your hands and your knees, just begin to spread across your fingers. So see that the fingers are pressing down. Inhale, peel the chest on up. And And as you exhale, rounding deeply into the spine. As you inhale, peeling the chest on up and breathing in. And as you exhale, tucking the tailbone and rounding the spine. Inhale, peeling the chest up as you breathe in. And exhale, tucking the tailbone as you breathe out. Now come back to center and interlace the fingers right in front of you. And then take the left leg and extend the left leg back and release the head on down. Breathe in here and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in one more time. And breathe out. So lower the left knee down and take the right leg on back. And as you continue to breathe here, release the head down once again. Continuing to breathe into the back of that right leg as you breathe into the inner groin. Continue to lengthen through the entire side of the body as you press down through the fingers. So one more time, we'll drop that right knee down and we'll lengthen back through the left leg. And you want to get as long as possible here. So even here, yes, you're going to relax the head, you're going to relax the eyes, but you do want to create some space along the body. And then you'll draw the left knee to a bend and you'll extend the right leg back again. And you'll continue by stretching along the entire right side of the body. And breathing in here. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So take the right knee back to a bend. And find your way onto your hands and your knees. You're going to press down through your feet and lift up your arms and come into a downward facing dog pose. Now from downward facing dog, walk the hands and place them right in front of the feet. And release the head and the entire torso, the trunk of the body, all the way down to the floor. Now take your hands, right thumb in left elbow, and left thumb in right elbow. And breathe in here. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. So take your hands to the low back and press on up and come back to standing. And from standing pose, you're going to find your way at the center of your mat. Now interlace your fingers here and press your palms forward in front of you. And raise your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. And once you get to the ceiling, just stretch out to your right side and come back to center and to your left side. And one more time back to center and to your right. And one more time back to center and to your left. So coming back to center again and releasing the hands down to the floor. And releasing the head all the way down as you let the breath become long and slow. Now taking your forearms and interlacing them one more time and breathing here. And just stretching out the entire back of the body as you release the head all the way down. So take your hands to your low back and press down through your feet. Inhale, lift the chest, and find your way up to standing. So as you find your way to standing, we're going to take our hands and we're going to move our arms forwards and backwards, just like this. Lift the arms up and bring the arms down. And lift the arms up and bring the arms down. You can rock forwards and backwards if you like. Lift the arms up and bring the arms down. Lift the arms up and bring the arms down. Good. So have a step forward with your left foot and bring your hands back to your hips. And take a nice little gentle bend into your left knee. Good. Now straighten that left leg and bend into that left knee. And straighten through that left leg and bend into that left knee. Straighten through that left leg and bend through that left knee. And straighten through that left leg and bend into that left knee. So let's turn our feet back to center and turn our feet all the way over the other side. So we're just working on just bending and straightening the leg here. And this is a really nice exercise for just building some strength in the legs. It's helpful for kind of feeling in contact with our feet and allowing for ourselves to be with our breath here as we begin to bend and straighten that leg. So bending the knee on the in-breath and straightening the leg on the out-breath. Bending the knee and straightening the leg. Bending the knee and straightening the leg. Good, guys. Bending the knee and straightening the leg. Okay, so let's step our feet back towards one another and one more time come into a forward fold. So if you're tending to any injuries in the legs, just be mindful here as you breathe. And you're going to take both hands and glide them over towards the right side of the room and turn the chest. And you're going to just release the hands down and glide them over to the other leg as you lift the chest. So now as you come back to center, just release the head down and breathe here. And add a light bend to the knees just to protect the knees and protect the hips. Now take your hands to the low back and press through the feet. Lift the chest on up and interlace the fingers one more time. So as you press your fingers in front of you, raise the arms all the way up towards the ceiling once again. And glide over the left. And to center and over the right. Good. And then from here, you'll take the chest and heart and you'll open the chest like this. And then on an exhale, you'll just extend the arms all the way up and over the head. So on the in-breath, bend the elbows and lift the chest on up. And on an out-breath, extend the arms all the way up and over the head. One more time. So bend the elbows to the side ribs and lift your chest up. And straighten your arms. Lengthen those arms up. And release those hands down. Good. So now, let's take ourselves back to our mat and find our way into downward facing dog pose. So spread across the fingers here. And lift those legs on up. And as you lift your legs on up, just bend your knees and just breathe into the body. And as you breathe into the body, relax the mind and breathe out. Now take your knees down to the ground and inhale, lift the chest on up. And as you exhale, rounding across the spine and releasing your head on down. As you inhale, peel the chest on up and lifting up through the heart. As you exhale, rounding across the spine. And releasing the head on down. One more time, inhale, lifting the chest, heart, and sternum all the way up. Good. Okay, so this time, everyone, you're going to take the right arm through the body and release the head on down. Close your eyes, be here for a moment, and just cool your breath. If you want, you can take your left hand and place it over your right hip. If you have any shoulder issues, then you may want to consider placing your head on a blanket here. And as you breathe, breathe in, and breathe out. Now breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. This is the last breath. Breathing in and breathing out. So left palm comes down. Lift your way on up. And then you're going to rotate to the other side. So take the left hand, bring the left hand underneath you, and begin to release the head on down. So as you breathe here, we take the other side of the stretch. And you'll notice that my head is on a blanket. That's an option you guys have. You can place your head on a folded blanket if you want. But you want to just release the body any way that feels comfortable to you. So even though we're in a very mild twist, it's not a twist that is rigorous on the body. This is what we call a mild twist. And this is usually what we take in order for us to relax the body. And breathing in and breathing out. 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 So the right hand comes down to the earth and the left hand comes down to the earth. On an inhale, lift the chest and heart. And on an exhale, round the spine. So guys, what I'm going to have you do now, as we kind of continue through some of these more gentle stretches today, is just take your legs and place them on a blanket or bolster. And feel free to place knees under your knees. Blocks under your knees if you'd like. So you're just going to release the chest here. This is a nice forward fold. And breathe out. And obviously, you could place whatever you want. Books, tissue boxes, I heard is a good one. You could place whatever you feel you'd like to place under your knees. And just close your eyes here. So I don't know if you guys ever heard of yin yoga. But yin yoga is like restorative yoga meets regular hatha yoga. So you're holding the poses for a little bit longer. You're not moving as much. And you're just seeing if you can be with your breath and your body each moment. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. And eventually lift the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. So guys, here, let's extend our legs forward in front of us and just take our right knee into a bend. You can place a block if you'd like under your right leg. And if you have a strap, you may want to place it over your foot. And just release the head on down here. And breathing in. And breathing out.
and breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale.
So you'll lift the head on up and we'll switch legs. So we're moving into these really nice deep holding postures today, and go at whatever range is good for you. So if you feel like any pose is too much in terms of the flexibility component, then you don't have to go all the way. You could just stay here and just close the eyes. So breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Okay, so inhale, lifting up. Now take both of your legs forward in front of you. And once again, grab hold of your strap and lean on forward. And breathe here. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so from here, now, you're going to take yourself and you're going to place yourself onto your side. So I'm going to, guys, have you rest here for a moment as you lie on your side. So just like this. So we were yesterday in our class, if you joined us, we did a ton of restoratives yesterday. We're going to return back to a little bit of that, not as much. But this is a way that you can relax the body. So close the eyes here and be with your breath. So I'm going to guide you guys through a meditation. Now, if you have any shoulder issues, if you have shoulder issues right here, you might want to consider placing a blanket underneath your chest. And that should usually reconcile any shoulder issues. If you have any hip issues, you might want to place a blanket underneath your hip. And then you're just going to lie here, close your eyes, and breathe. So I'm just going to guide you guys as you continue to breathe here. You're just going to start with your breathing in and out through the nose. And as you continue to be with your breath, just see if you can further relax. And breathing in. And breathing out. 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 So as you continue to rest here, I'm going to be guiding you guys through what is called a body awareness meditation. I'll be in the position as well as I guide you through the position. If you guys ever have any questions, you can please feel free to put them in the comments section. So begin by noticing the sensations at the top of the head. And moving the attention down to the forehead, the eyes,
the nose. And then both cheeks, both lips. The roof of the mouth, the back of the mouth, the chin, and the neck. Left and right shoulders, and both upper arms. The elbows, the forearms, wrists, and the fingers. The breath moving in through the nose, and the breath as it leaves the nose. The breath moving in through the nose, and the breath as it leaves the nose. And both shoulders and your back muscles. Chest and belly. Notice the upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, and fingers. Notice the back body once again, and just see where you can release. The pelvis, both eyes, your knees, shins, calves, and your feet. And breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. So as you feel ready, just begin to gently press your way up.
So now what I'm going to have you do is lie onto your back. So if you have any back issues, please consider adding a couple of blankets or bolsters. You're going to place maybe a bolster under your legs. You can place a bolster under your legs if you'd like. You can keep your knees bent like this. We're going to do a Reiki practice together. Another option that you have is you can take your knees, you could bring your knees on the blocks and bring your feet like this. So this is called a Reiki practice meditation, if you will. And we'll incorporate a little bit of stuff with the chakras. So today's class is very gentle. If you need to do some more stretches, please feel free to stretch a little bit more if you need to. I'm going to guide you guys through this meditation because the meditation will mostly take the duration of the class. So as you feel ready, take your hands to the center chest and just set an intention for your practice. And then as you set that intention, bring your hands to your forehead. And as you bring your hands to your forehead, continue to resonate with that intention. And as you bring your hands back to the chest, you're just going to let go of any of that intention, any of that exercise. So just breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. So taking your hands right now and placing them over your eyes. This is Reiki position number 1. And as you place your hands over your eyes, just be with your breath.
breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And now taking your hands and taking them to Reiki position number 2, the top of the head. And with the legs, it just depends. If you feel like you need to change your leg position, please feel free to do so. Okay, you take your hands to cup the top of the head, and you just breathe here. The top of the head is referred to as the crown chakra. And as you breathe in here, just see if you can release and breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. So now take your hands to the back of the head here. And if you'd like, with your legs, you could just extend them all the way out, all the way forward. Now, if you know you have any lower back tension, please place a blanket or a bolster under the legs. And just breathe in here as you place the hands over the back of the head. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, so as you place your hands over your neck, you can bring your knees back into a good position. And then you may want to just sway your legs over to one side. So this is called simple twist, but our belly's facing the air, so we're not really twisting too much here. And usually, if you keep the knees on the block, it's helpful. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So taking your knees, bring them back to center, and taking them to the other side. So this is the same. And guys, just observing where you are today in practice. So I know I gave you guys a gentle practice Friday. I'm giving you a gentle practice today. If you're looking for something more active, I do apologize. Today I was keeping it a little bit more gentle. And I can do a better job of announcing that ahead of class, just to let you guys know. So breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. So from here, once again, we're going to remove the blocks and you're going to roll over onto your side. And then as you feel ready, you're going to lift your way on up. And you're going to move your setup to the other side. So this setup that we had here, we're just going to move it to the other side, just like this. And then from here, you're going to take yourself and lie down on your other side. So once again, if you have any hip issues or you got anything wrong with the shoulder, just place blankets underneath. Place a blanket, place a bolster. You're going to lie on your side. We'll be here for just a little bit, and then you'll close your eyes. So there's a couple of reasons we take these poses like this, and primarily it's so that we can relax and release. So when we come into side lying child's pose, it's an opportunity for us to just be still. And breathe in. And breathe out. And once again, if you're against hard floor, then you definitely want to place some blankets or pillows or towels underneath your legs. And breathing in. And breathing out. 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 So continuing to breathe here. Continuing to release. And just this reminder that as we relax and release, we let go. And breathing out. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. So I'll be here for another minute or so, just releasing onto our side. And if you'd like, you can just move across your body and just offer a sense of relaxation. You could say to yourself, eyes relaxed, ears relaxed, tongue relaxed, facial muscles relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. So now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to press your weight up, and you're going to come lying down on your back one more time. So, one more time, make sure you're comfortable here. So you may need to readjust your pillows, and you may need to trust your blankets, or if you have any bolsters, and you're going to place your hands on your belly this time. And once again, if you'd like, you can take your feet together and your knees apart. So just like this. And you can keep your hands on your solar plexus and just breathe here. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So take your hands now and place them over the belly and continue to breathe here. And these are just some exercises to take if you're really in need of relaxation. Once again, guys, I hope that you're enjoying the practice. This is a very relaxing class. I wasn't quite sure what direction I would take this class when I taught it, but it seems like the poses are mostly deeply relaxing poses. So the hands are on the belly. You breathe in. As you feel ready, you breathe out. So hands on the belly, breathe in. And hands on the belly. And breathe out. And then take the hands and place them right at the top of the pelvis here. So believe it or not, each of these positions where placing the hands correlates to a different chakra. And you can take your legs and extend your legs all the way forward once again. And as you move across these chakras here, it gives us an opportunity to just be with our body. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So feel free to just move the toes forward and draw the toes back. And move the toes forward and draw the toes back. So you can do that a few times here, just moving the toes forward and drawing the toes back and moving the toes forward and drawing the toes back. So now revolve the toes over to the right and back to center. And revolve the toes to the left and back to center. Over to the right and back to center. Over to the left and back to center. Good. Once again to the right and back. And once again to the left and back. So now take the arms, raise the arms up and over the head, and just stretch the body. And once again, bring the knees back to a bent position here. Let the knees drift over to the right, and just breathe here for a few breaths. So once again, use your block or use whatever blankets you have to prop those knees up. So the twist is very subtle. We don't want a deep twist here. We just want a subtle twist. And close the eyes. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's go to the other side. So scoot the hips over. Take the hips over to the other side. And breathe in here. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. All right, so my friends, let's begin to roll over onto our side and be here for a moment. Just lie on your side. Once again, the other side this time. So I'll turn towards you, but you can lie on the other side. And just be here for a moment, resting, releasing the body. And as you feel ready, let's gently press our way up into a seated position. And then we're going to find our way into a seated cross-legged pose. So as you come into a seated cross-legged pose, just cross your legs. And once again, find your way here. And then close your eyes here and be here for a moment. So if you crossing your legs, this is a very challenge for you, just extend your legs fully forward, just like we did earlier. And just close your eyes. And be with your breath. Be with your breath in and out of the nostrils. So breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. So as you feel ready here, gently begin to blink the eyes open. And as you open the eyes, just begin to allow a smile to come across the face. So, thank you guys so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed this practice. This was a very peaceful practice today. I kind of kept it towards the ground. It might as well have been a restorative yoga practice, more like yin meets restorative. So some days are like that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this practice of yoga today. And as I usually do share, thank you guys so much. My name is Jason Gorenstein. And hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys have a really pleasant day. So thank you so much to Gail. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Madonna. Thank you for joining. Guys, let me know if you have any special requests. I'm always looking to open up my ears and modify the practices. I was telling Madonna that one of the ways to get notified is to go to the live page on the Facebook page, and then just click on the reminder link. So if you guys ever just want a reminder for a class, I mean, it's going to be at 3 o'clock, but if you need a notification, it will always come at you. So I hope that you guys have a phenomenal day. I love to share these practices with you all. And as I usually share with you yogis, I will be here tomorrow, June the 30th. And my little sign-off is as such. Be well, be happy, and namaste. So thank you guys so much. It's always a pleasure to be able to share these practices with you all. My name is Jason Gorenstein. The class that you just took was Integrative Wellness. It's a wellness class for everyone, and I hope everybody has a lovely rest of your day. Thanks, guys. Talk soon. All right.